Hey everyone, today I really want to talk about the assassin changes coming in 8.16 and 8.17. Well, it's not just assassins are actually nerfing like pretty much damage in general. The reason I want to talk about it mostly is because I think this is going to be a real meta shift, and I want to know what you guys think down in the comment section below, because right now I'm actually having more fun with League than I have had in years, probably, honestly. The game is more fast-paced, more action, and I think that's a good thing for the game, and it seems like Riot are trying to slow that down, take some damage out, probably buff tanks at the same time, make it more about like team play and focus around that rather than individual play, because I think damage is one way that one person outplays everybody else, where they get fed and then they can snowball and they can turn that like a lead, I guess, from the lane phase, from outplaying somebody in their lane into a victory, right? I think that's actually good for the game. Seems like Riot doesn't really agree when they're trying to change all this stuff. So let me know what you think. I just want to cover it real quick, but the first thing we're going to do is catch you up to speed with the changes. Might not look that bad like when you're reading these, but remember you're putting like 3 or 4 of these nerfs together in a rune page, so you're getting quite a few nerfs at a time, and it will actually make a difference. And interestingly, the first one is making Electrocute more like Thunderlord's Decree from last season, right? So we had a version of Electrocute, it was just weaker, and that is kind of what we're going back to now. So they're going to be reducing the damage of Electrocute, every single part of it, the base. They're going to be reducing the ratios as well. The idea would be you use it once, I guess, to poke somebody down, get them a bit lower, and then you use it again to kind of finish them off, rather than just going from 100 to 0. So that sense, that kind of is a bit more healthy, I guess, gameplay wise, but it is weird that they just basically buffed Thunderlords to become Electrocute, and now they're nerfing Electrocute to turn it back into Thunderlords again. So that on its own is going to make assassins quite a bit weaker, and just anybody who wants to take Electrocute. Then we have some other runes. So remember, you're putting all of these together as well, which is partly why I think like this actually might be quite bad for assassins in general. Scorch actually is one of the bigger ones. The damage is being halved, both to start with and to end with, so it's gonna suck in general, but the cooldown is halved as well, so you can use it twice as often, but the damage is going to be twice as bad. So that doesn't feel good, I guess, but again, it suits that thing of if you use it twice, once before and then once when you dive in, it's going to be doing the same damage. But honestly, having it front loaded like in a massive package is probably a little bit better. Everybody takes this rune. It's got the highest win rate out pretty much every single rune you can take. It's good on anybody almost. So the move speed converted to AD and AP is going to be going down. They literally just buffed this and decided against it, I guess, and they're going to be lowering it again. Interestingly, this one isn't just actually for assassins, it's for everybody. So it's for AD carries, it's for top laners, mid laners, junglers, like everybody takes it, especially though people who have synergy. So Sivir, for example, Hecarim, even though we never see him anymore, Fiora, I guess, like any champion that gets a bit of move speed boost, like Nocturne as well, they are all going to be getting a pretty hefty nerf with this one, which will kind of suck. Then we get sudden impact, which is assassins or just anybody who wants to see 30. The 30 is going down, the magic pen is going down. That's going to suck because obviously that stacks with other stuff that you have, like your Dust Blade and your Ghost Blade, to reduce the armor and try and get them as close to 0 as possible. And then we have Cheap Shot, which is a bit more situational. Some champions can use it a lot, like a Misfortune, for example, can put E down, then auto attack, and it does true damage while that's soaked, which is really good. But it's mainly going to be the Electrocute nerf, the Scorch, the Celerity, and the Sudden Impact. Those are 4 things that a lot of assassins take pretty much every single game, and they're all getting hefty nerfs. So that's already pretty bad, but then it gets a bit worse actually if you're AD assassins like Talon or like a Zed, for example. They're going to be nerfing Dustblade's proc damage as well, and also making Dustblade and Stormrazor share a unique passive. That is something that happened when we were on the PvE when Stormrazor first came out. Dustblade and Stormrazor couldn't be used together because it was too powerful, and they both add damage on the first auto attack. Then obviously they took that away, and you could use it because they made Stormrazor a tiny bit weaker. It was obviously a little bit too strong. A lot of champions actually use this together, and it does provide a massive one-shot, so they are going to be taking that out at the same time. That's going to wrap up the video. I just wanted to do a really quick video on the damage in the game and the nerfs that are coming and how Riot wants to change it, I guess. Like, a lot of people might look at this and think, oh, well, that Electrocute damage nerf isn't actually that bad. We can work around it. Yes, you can, but you're going to have like 4, 5, 6 nerfs on a champion at the same time in the same patch, and that is going to make them a lot weaker. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below, and as always, I'll leave you with the robots.